Some of you have been asking me for a while if I can create another game from scratch. Well, I've decided to do just that. And I've been working on it for a couple days now, and it's almost ready for release. I'm going to be making a space game and an RPG game for you. Now, it's going to be much different than, say, a Photoshop tutorial because making games is far more complicated. There's far more coding and thinking to be done. So at least for this first one that I'm going to make, I'm going to give you the coding for it. And many of the graphics that I'm using, you can find on my site to download for free. And that's graphicsforgames.com. Now, but this isn't going to be your typical space game, and I'm going to show you a demonstration here in a second. In this space game, you're going to have many elements. For one thing, you're going to be able to drive and control a whole variety of ships, and the enemy computer is going to have a different AI for all the same ships. And I've put a couple here that I'm going to demonstrate in game and attack, and you'll see the different variety of strengths and maneuverability of each ship. There's going to be a resource element in this game, and as you can see there are many elements, and all these elements combined in different ways create different ships, kind of like what you'd get from Terraria when creating different weapons from different elements. Each thing you destroy, whether an asteroid or a ship, will give you a certain resource. You're going to be able to exit any ship you have as a man in space, and with the torch you're going to be able to harvest crystals if you have the required torch strength to do so. With that you're also going to be able to take that torch down to a planet and land on planets inside this game. I'm going to lay that foundation to where you can go from outer space to planet and teleport back to your ship seamlessly. You're also going to be able to go to space stations and buy ships, and you're also going to be able to access a star map, kind of like that found in Mass Effect. Also, the battles are going to be a little bit different. When you encounter, you're not going to be able to attack an enemy unless you encounter them and touch them. And then it's going to kind of like zoom into a battle to where you're fighting different battles, kind of like in an RPG game, Final Fantasy. And last but not least, you're also going to be able to communicate with these enemies. There's going to be a story element to where your ship will be able to communicate with you. And I think that's about it. So let's get started. I will be starting with the most basic ship in this game. It will be made for multiplayer, but I'm not going to be teaching that in the tutorials because of the time it would take. So here we go. These enemies, whoa! Right now I got a basic code to where they ignore me on a certain degree. But let's go ahead and attack one of these. How about that one? Okay, this guy, he's called the Firefly. He has quite a powerful bullet. He'll come close to you because he has an area effect damage. Against this type of ship, I don't stand a chance. As you can see, I have my little escape pod. This is a ship you do not want to counter. He killed my escape pod and I'm my little man. Oh, he got me. So I'm no match for him. Okay, this one's called the Dark Starship. He can't see me yet. He has a very different way of attacking. He has dark energy bullets, but also he has a charge attack, which unleashes a fury of fire. Know that none of these graphics are final in this game. They're just kind of my placement graphics for now. And let's see if I stand a chance against him. I can't really do anything against him either. Let's exit my little escape pod, which can fire, by the way. This guy, even though he has a strong hit, he kind of passes me up sometimes. Pirate ship. These pirate ships have the ability to call on for aid. If I approach them, they will back off. if I was the pirate ship, I could call my own ships too, which is kind of neat. I could actually beat these guys in a one-on-one pretty easily. And it looks like, as long as they don't call in recruits. Sorry you can't hear any of the sound. Whoa! I killed him. All that's left is the copper wing. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Gotta touch the copper wing without being attacked. Well, let's look at things here. I hit the Y button and I got my my map. And here, if I scroll over the different planets, I can go to a different planet. I can hit start and take off my HUD. Let's go ahead and go to Syra. Just went to another planet. Come on. Gotta edit that a little bit, make him, since he's like 3 times my strength. This is the copper wing. He also has a kind of cluster fire of shots, which are pretty strong if you don't keep moving. And he also has the element of shields. Let's see if he uses them. If I were to get out of my ship, he'd lose attention towards my ship and he'd come after me. Come on, activate your shields, fool. Come on. There we go. Impenetrable, beautiful shields. So, the idea is you can be strong enough to kill maybe the pirates, but not strong enough to kill something else until you find the resources necessary to get another ship. Okay, let's land on a planet now. I can't activate my space station with so many things here. Okay, I'm going to teleport to planet service. Know that this is all placement graphics. This game is meant to build a foundation for you to create your own zombie planet or alien infestation planet or whatever it is. Oh, here's my little guy. He's kind of saying, planets provide interesting discoveries. By using your torch, actually you can dig mountains and resource. Yes, you can even dig mountains in my game. Okay, so I'm back here. This is similar to my bug game. I'm using the basic elements from that to build a new thing. Turn on my HUD here. Notice how it looks like that slime thing drops some cyanide, which is a necessary component to build some ships. I'm going to have dozens and dozens of ships in this game. The same torch I had up top. I'm going to dig, get some of these earth elements. Okay. And then, it's getting too much for me, so I'm going to get back out in space. Which, I'm just my little guy here. And I'm going to be killed. So anyway, I hope that gives you a good demonstration of what I'm going to be showing you. I'll do my best. I can't explain things the best, but I will be giving you the coding, and I will be trying to go in as much detail as I can. And look forward to these probably really soon here. Thank you.